Michael Beach with Michael Beach Coaching and Consulting. A topic that comes up again and again when I'm coaching emerging leaders and business owners around the world is how difficult it is for them to say no effectively. Frankly, everybody has to learn when and how to say no, because if you think about it logically, if every time someone comes to you with a request you say yes, you're probably going to be okay on the first 2 or 3 requests, but by the time we get to request 15 or 16 or 20 or 100, you're going to be overcommitted. So to help you with that, today I wanted to talk a little bit about it. Many people struggle to say no with impact. They don't know how to exercise their personal power without damaging their relationships. Too many people say yes precisely when they should say no. And this becomes the obstacle that limits their success. Don't let that happen to you. So, how do you say no and generate goodwill and build trust while you're doing so? It's not easy, but let me tell you a little bit about how to go about it. Let's take this example. There's a woman named Susan, and she's going to ask Michael if he can attend a meeting with her customer at the last minute because he's a subject matter expert on the topic that she's going to meet and discuss with her customer. She had another person scheduled to come to the meeting with her, but that subject matter expert had to cancel last minute and has left Susan hanging. Not a good situation. To make matters worse, Michael's already committed to another meeting with another customer. Michael knows when Susan gives him the request that he has to say no because he can't disappoint the customer he has an appointment with because they've already had to reschedule this meeting and delayed it a couple of times. So here's scenario 1. Susan makes her request, and here's Michael's response. Michael says, "Sorry, Susan, no can do. I'm already committed to another meeting with customer Y. We already moved the meeting time once or twice, and this time was the only one left for that customer this week. Sorry, I can't help you." Okay, that was scenario 1. Here's scenario 2. Susan makes her request, and Michael says, "Susan, I feel really badly that the other subject matter expert has left you hanging, and I want to help. I understand that you need my help, and I'll be happy to attend a meeting with you to help you answer your customers' questions and help you close the deal. Unfortunately, I cannot do it today at the time you've requested because I've already got another important customer meeting that cannot be moved again. How about if you and I sit down and compare our calendars for the rest of the day and see if something else might work? Or maybe we can schedule something another day this week. Would that work?" Now, those are your 2 scenarios. Let me ask you this question. Which one of those 2 no's builds trust and leaves Susan feeling like Michael understands the predicament she's in and the priority that she's brought to it? Which no indicates that Michael wants to help solve the problem professionally? And which no reassures Susan that she's important, her customer is important, and that Michael's going to help her accomplish her objective as soon as she can? We should have some Jeopardy music right now. Unfortunately, we don't. But here's the answer. It's scenario 2. And the reason why scenario 2 works is because Michael has listened to Susan. He understands that she's bummed out, stressed out, and needs help, and he demonstrates empathy for her. He clearly communicates to her that I can't say yes to your request, but I'm going to try to find a way to work out something where we both win. And I think that that approach will work. There's 2 keys to it. Number 1, you have to be constructive. And number 2, you've got to care. You've got to make sure you demonstrate to Susan in that scenario that I feel your pain and I'm going to help you. I hope that works for you. This is Michael with Michael Beach Coaching and Consulting in Prior Lake, Minnesota. Hey, I want to invite you to go to YouTube and look up the Michael Beach Coaching and Consulting YouTube channel and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks.